Few things embody the term apex predator quite like the wolf. At least, that's what I think it is. Official documents report it as a sexless canine, but most folks over at Site just call it ladybird. SCP-023, its official designation, spends its time stalking through the walled-off intersection of two corridors. It does this all day long, like it's searching for prey. Investigation of security footage and testimonies implicated that it deliberately sought out this preferred type of geographical space. If I had to guess, it has a preference for junctions like these, probably because it can surprise its prey at any given moment, meaning that by the time you've seen it, it's already too late. 023 was brought to the Foundation's attention after it attacked a church while it was in session. It killed civilians directly and through eye contact. Afterwards, the Foundation rolled in, retrieved 023, handed out some Class B anesthetics, and made it a case of arson to cover it up. Stands to reason that something this dangerous also has the ability to phase through walls, incinerating everything in its path, which we learned through one unfortunate incident. It was later found at a corridor intersection at another site, where it was recontained. Although this wouldn't be the last time it broke containment. You're probably wondering right about now what this thing even does, what makes it dangerous enough to warrant a Euclid rating. From the footage, what might stick out to you is its eyes, like those of most nocturnal predators, are glowing. Usually they'd be a lot brighter, but containment procedures called for the removal of its actual eyes. Where they wound up? That's on a need-to-know basis. But things were way worse before they were taken out. Spherical rubber inserts are nested in the eye sockets at all times to keep its properties suppressed. They do degrade after a while, which is indicated by an increased brightness of the eyes. At that point, a lucky man in an orange jumpsuit is sent in to replace them. Glass eyes were the original substitute, but were immediately discovered to heighten 023's abilities, resulting in another containment breach and even more casualties, most of which we're unaware of for a long time since. But what do these eyes do exactly? Visual contact with them has resulted in the deaths of the subject or a member of the subject's immediate family exactly 1 year after eye contact is broken. It's a tenuous link, and there's limited data available regarding how all this works. Experimentation has seized on this matter, which to me was the best decision ever made concerning the subject. But it was found that the selection of victims seems to be random, no real demographic pattern. Interestingly enough, the larger the family of the subject, the less likely the subject themselves become the victim. It's almost like seeing 023's eyes trigger a random number generator, and whichever family sits on the chosen number bites the proverbial dust. I say that because autopsies of every disputed 023 victim has been discovered to contain ash within every vein and every organ, with all interior tissue cooked on high, while the outside looks perfectly fine. Given the dangers of risking another containment breach, it's no wonder why doctors were given the go-ahead to remove old Ladybird's eyes and teeth. That went about as well as expected, with 023 phasing the hell out of Dodge, this time winding up on a pretty public stretch of interstate. But we got it back and we got the job done. It was a risky move, one I often wonder if there were ulterior motives involved. I tried digging up results of any experiment consisting of the termination of a subject and their immediate family before years elapsed from exposure to old Ladybird, but all documentation has been classified or heavily redacted. That redacted crap is so annoying. Maybe it's better I can't find anything. Just a depressing answer to an already depressing question. All that snooping around just to find an entire family has been snuffed in the name of inconclusive results. Sounds like Foundation mandate to me, but I'd be lying if I claimed they haven't made people like me do much, much worse.
SCP